I grew up in Essex, like southeast, outside of London, and it's like kind of just quite a boring place really growing up. So like, for me, making music was kind of the escape from all of that, and a place where I could just put my headphones on and listen to records. I think a lot of people are concerned with kind of doing something new constantly and reinventing stuff, and it seems like, which is great, but it seems sometimes like things are plucked out of thin air. I think a lot of the stuff that I've got really, you can hear those reference points in, and I think like sampling something like the Sonics, you're sampling like a whole kind of, you're sampling the whole ideals and the history and everything that comes with that, not just the sounds of the record. When I was growing up, it was very much something that I did on my own, and then when I started going out to clubs and people were playing these records to everyone, it felt like a kind of group experience. We'd go out and we'd go to this club and we'd put on these records and everyone was like in it together, and when that song came on, everyone was kind of like enjoying the music and being passionate about it at the same time, and that's kind of what Stop Dancing is about really. It's about that feeling of kind of people being united, I guess, through music. We used to play with this band called the Union Gap Band, who did a song called what was it? Young girl, get out of my mind. Do you know that one? You can kind of, if you want to find something, you can kind of stumble across something on the internet. It seems like it's quite disposable as well, You just kind of take it and then it sits there for a bit and then it disappears. Whereas all the records that I've got at home are still there, and are still there for me to listen to, and I still remember listening to those records, anymore. I can't imagine a kid's gonna, like, in years to come, go like, oh, I remember when I downloaded this song and I sat and I listened to it on my iPod. I don't know, maybe they will, but it doesn't seem to have the same idea. He's pleased that I'm doing stuff, and the great thing about his approach to music was like, it was never for him, it was never about a job or like being a jazzy, you never think that you're ever going to make any money out of music. So it was like always something that he just did because he loved it. And so I grew up with that attitude of like, you just make music because it's something you enjoy.